So we are going to do a very basic linear regression, like how linear regression we can perform on the given data set, what is the prerequisite, and how we can implement the linear regression using the machine learning. So for this chapter, I have taken the data from the Kaggle. It's very simple one, that is for the advertising data set. So we have to analyze the relationship between the TV, advertising, and sales using a simple linear regression model. So we can talk about the data in a few minutes. So first important thing is like we have to import all the required libraries. So here we are importing all the library. Then the data file which was downloaded on my local. So I uploaded the data to the Google Colab from this syntax. So if we want, we can see here the file is here. So it all depends like how many times we are. If I want, I can delete this file. I can delete this file too, and then I can run from the top. This will ask me to upload the file. So this is the file which was. So now we can see like we have a file here. So it will read it from here. So using the PD pandas library, pandas functionality like read CSV, we are reading it, and this is the first five records into our data set. So this is our so what I'm going to do, I will do few steps to figure it out, like what it, like the scanning of the data basically. So this is the set, we have a 200 row and 4 columns, and this is the basic info about the data set. You have a column named TV, radio, newspaper, and sales, and we have a 200 rows, so there is no any null value into the data set. And this is a very important one, like it does statistical information about the data set, and it does on the numerical columns. So all the 4 columns which we have right now are numericals, and see we have a average value, standard deviation, mean value, 25 percentile, and so on. So these are good information for doing the further data analysis. So here we are checking, we have already see like there is no null here, we are just checking with the syntax, and we are also looking for the outliner data if we have any outliner data into our range. So by running this we can see we don't have any outliner, so we really don't need it for now. Like we don't have to remove any data which can affect our model. So and this plot will show you. So then we have figured it out, like we have a three inputs, like the three dependent variable, sorry, independent variable, TV, newspaper, and radio, and dependent variable which we have is a sales. So we have to predict the sales based on any of the three or combination of the three. So basically we are going to do linear regression in on a very basic level. So we have to figure it out which a feature is linearly dependent upon sales. Like what is the relation between the sales and other features which are linearly correlated to each other. So here we can see we have a feature TV which is linearly dependent, sorry, not dependent, like linearly correlated with the sales, as the price, like the expenditure we are putting more on the TV, the sales of the product is going high. So but in the case of newspaper and radio, it's not directly linear, it could be a different function uh, to model these features. So I have decided like I'm going to create a linear model based on the TV and the sales, and this is the Pearson correlation. So Pearson correlation is nothing but like we find how one feature is related to each another feature. So here if you'll see like for the TV and TV it's 1, so basically 1 is the highest correlated factor and minus 1 is it is correlated in a negative way. So 1 is the highest, minus 1 is the lowest, 0 means there is no correlation. So more we get towards 1, it's highly correlated in a positive way. More towards minus 1, it is highly correlated in a negative way. So we can see the relation between the TV and sales. It's like here, it's like 0.9, so they are highly correlated to each other. So we are going to plot between the TV and sales. So here I have taken the X and Y into a data set. Like X we have taken only for the TV columns and Y is only for the sales. Here we have defined the linear regression model. Here we are fitting the model with the X and Y. So here we can print the intercept and the slope of the model. Like the model name is, we have the model, so model dot intercept underscore, so and the model dot coefficient. So here we can get the coefficient and the model intercept. So intercept of the model we are getting is a 6.97, which is positive, and the slope of the model is 0.055, so it's again the positive. So we are, so this is the plot, like this is in our mathematical terms we can write it down like the sales is equal to, this is the slope into TV, whatever the TV value we will get it, plus intercept. Then we predicted the Y based on the model. So here the Y predict this mat array will have the list of all predicted Y, and here we are plotting the Y predicted and the Y. So uh, the red one, like if you see X and Y predicted, so this is our linear regression. So this is the line which we got, and we also calculated the R squared for the model. So R squared we have 0.81. The more it's better because it tells us how much variance in the cell, like in the cell is explained by the TV. It means like 81% of the data in the TV has been explained into our the model. So R squared we are getting 81.22. Then we create, then we calculate the mean squared error. Mean squared, like we directly call the mean squared error function, uh, and we pass the Y and Y predicted Y. So this one we getting the mean squared error through the library, and we also calculate the mean squared error by mathematical formula, like we are subtracting Y from the Y predicted Y, and then squaring it, and then we are finding the sum. So it will give us the SSE, that is called sum squared error. And for the mean squared error, like we have to divide by number of the samples which we have. So here if we'll do the, at the place of sum, if we'll do the mean, we can get the MSE. So this is from the mathematical expression. So here if you compare here the MSE and here MSE, both are same, and here we have calculated the sum squared error. This is our model for linear regression. Thank you.